Hello peeps, welcome to Sundays with Sparky. How's it going? Sunday again. And what a beautiful Sunday has been until now, until I get home from work, and then it's really cloudy and overcast, but still really hot, so thanks weather, thanks. Not that it would have made any difference, because I still would have been stuck indoors doing editing and stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This week, there's been lots of activity on my channel. I've had a week of Wolf, as I've been calling it, where I was uploading, from Monday to Friday, uploaded a Wolf Among Us video every day, which was pretty cool. And I didn't have time to record a Big Deck Player this week because of all the recording and stuff that I had to do last week. What with the Trouble in Terrorist Town multiplayer stuff, editing all that, and doing all the Wolf Among Us stuff, and Saints Row, had to do all that as well. Just didn't have time. So, plus this new season started, so I was like rank 20, and I was just like, who's gonna want me to see me like demo a new deck on Hearthstone when I'm rank 20? It's like, whoop-de-doo. Well done. So yeah, that's why there wasn't one. I've got a deck in mind that I want to play. I just need to get round to ranking up a bit with it because I've just been playing really badly the last few days. So movies. We'll do the DVDs first, and then I'll talk about cinema. So 2 nights ago I watched Two Guns. Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg. I wanted to see this at the cinema when it came out, and for some reason it was only on at the cinema for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then it was ditched for something else, and so I never got to see it because I was watching other things or couldn't get there or whatever. So I never got to see it at the cinema, so I was a bit disappointed about that. It's good, really good. I really enjoyed it. And it's about a naval officer. Well, is he an officer? I think he's gone AWOL, but to get back in with his kind of navy buddies, he has to do this job for them. That's Mark Wahlberg's character, and Denzel Washington is DEA, and he's trying to find out. But they don't know that each other are working for government agencies. They just think that the other person is a criminal and that they're setting them up, kind of thing. And so when they find out, it all goes a bit weird and it all goes a bit wrong, and their intel is wrong, and it's how they deal with it. It's good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. The action was good. There was enough. The action was really good, and there was enough comedy elements in there that kind of lighten the mood so that it doesn't make it like super serious, because some of it is pretty heavy. Some of it's pretty heavy stuff. Then last night, due to popular recommendations from people that I know, I watched Drive with Ryan Gosling. I think this is possibly the first film that I've seen him in, and I've had lots of people say, oh my god, it's amazing, it's so good, and look, all these 4 and 5 stars, it's so fantastic, and there's even more on the back, look at all these, It was alright. I think because I was expecting it to blow me away, it didn't. I found his character really hard to relate to because he doesn't actually say very much at all. Like, he could be someone could be talking to him a bit like I'm talking to you, and maybe asking him questions and stuff, and he'd just sit there like this. And I'm like, say something then. Even a hello or a goodbye or thank you or yes, no, anything. Just say something. Later in the movie he starts talking a bit more, but it's like, oh, man, how am I supposed to relate to this guy? He doesn't even talk. I just find him quite rude. Just not replying to people. You know, people ask him a question and he just sits there looking at them like they're talking in a different language. So rude. Anyway, it was quite good. I quite enjoyed it, but I don't think it was as good as everyone was making it out to be, by any means. I certainly don't understand why they've got lots of 4 and 5 stars on there, because I didn't think it was that amazing, really. It's just my opinion. It was okay. It was okay. I just don't. I don't get why everyone was like, "Oh, it's so good." So yes, so that were the 2 DVDs I watched. I went to the cinema this week and I watched the new X-Men movie, and it was great. So good. Possibly the best X-Men movie that they've ever done, including the Wolverine spin-off ones. First Class kind of set the foundation for this one, and Days of Future Past was fantastic. There was still like a few bits that I was a bit kind of like, oh, they didn't really do that bit very well, but as a whole, I thought it was great. Really, really good. McAvoy and Fassbender were brilliant as usual. Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. It's got to a point now where you can't really imagine anyone else playing that part. A bit like Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man. You can't really imagine anyone else doing that part. Which is good and bad, I suppose, because at some point they might want to make a movie and he might not want to make that movie and someone else might have to do it. But yeah, I liked it. I really liked that movie, and I don't want to give too much away. I don't want to give anything away, in fact. But the way that they've done it has kind of made up for things that they did with the X-Men movie franchise in the past. And they've taken a little leaf out of the Disney Marvel studios, and they've put like a little clip at the end of the at the end of the credits to hopefully lead up to whatever is coming next for the X-Men. So it's good, really good. Yeah, I just think that they've kind of made up for the not so good X-Men movies that have come before it. And I'd like to see them do more stuff with McAvoy and Fassbender as Xavier and Magneto, but whether they will or not, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But it's good to see. It's good to see that they have finally got to a point where they actually make sense and have got a bit more of a quality to them. Because Bryan Singer, who directed the first one and maybe the second one, yeah, he was directing this one, and I was like, oh no, this could be really bad. But it wasn't. It wasn't bad at all. It was quite the opposite. And if you're into comic book movie hero things, then you should check it out, because it's really good. Really, really good. Alright, enough of the movies. Games. I've been playing Assassin's Creed 2 and may do a one-off Wednesday if I remember to record stuff before I finish it, because I'm quite far through, but not so far that I haven't got anything left to do or to record. So I might do that. I might do that sometime this week. I might put that out as well if I have time. I've got lots of the Trouble in Terrorist Town videos still to upload, so that's not a problem. And I've got to record some more Saints Row 4 with Suki. So Suki, if you're watching this, we need to record some more Saints Row, because I don't have episode 37 yet, and that goes out on Friday. So so yeah, that's pretty much it. I've just been playing Hearthstone and trying to not suck, and sometimes it's a bit like golf. I find if you hit a bad shot in golf. You have to just pretend that like it never happened and then play the next shot. Because if you think about your bad shot that you just had, then the next shot you have is probably going to be bad as well, and so on and so on and so on, until you end up having a bad round. A bit like that with Hearthstone as of late. I've just been having a bad game, and then I'll have another bad game, and then I'll have another bad game, and then I go, right, that's it, I'm not playing anymore. So yeah, so I need to rank up a bit, and then I'll record a new deck. I have one ready. I just need to learn how to play it a bit better. Because at the moment I'm a bit kind of like, does that work? Let's use that card. Does that card work? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I would have been talking for far too long as it is. So I shall see you next week, and we'll talk about more movies and more video games and stuff. Alright, thanks for watching, peeps. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Before I go, I had a subscriber ask me for me to say something for them to use as a ringtone on their phone. Whatever. Okay, Oren, I hope you're ready, because here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, Oren's phone is ringing. I hope that was alright. This is very silly. I'm gonna go now. Bye.